What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to do a reaction to the Honest Trailers Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I'll be honest, had no interest to watch this Honest Trailers, nothing against Honest Trailers, but I just, man, The Rise of Skywalker, I'm so done with this garbage. I mean, in some ways, I feel like The Rise of Skywalker is worse than The Last Jedi. But I'm just so done with this sequel trilogy, the Disney trilogy movies. But a lot of people actually requested that I check this out. I hear it's pretty funny. I'm hoping to get some entertainment out of this. So, you know, let's go ahead and let's get this party started. Let's do it.
From Colin Trevorrow, until someone saw the Book of Henry, and the director who's never seen a landing he couldn't not stick, comes the epic conclusion to The Force Awakens.
Oh,
Star Wars Episode 7.5,
okay.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, you got me. All right, you're already going in, and I love it. The Colin Trevorrow shots about Trevorrow, and then the shots at JJ not being able to stick the landing, and then completely acknowledging that it's a sequel to The Force Awakens. Oh, this is good. All right, 25 seconds in, I'm happy.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The Last Jedi asked you to forget everything you knew about Star Wars. So when some fans threw the kind of fit usually reserved for ethics in games journalism, Disney panicked and tried to mash the pieces back together in this hollowed-out shell of a trilogy that's missing any consistency in its plot, themes, or characters. Unless you fill in the blanks on Twitter, read all the novels, and happen to be running some Fortnite squads with the boys during the crossover event.
The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith.
Oh, that's what the dead speak was referencing. Fortnite. Just like how Return of the Jedi revealed the second Death Star in Root Beer Tapper. When we left them, the Resistance was down to its last gasp, and the First Order reigned supreme. Now, stuff has happened, and the Resistance is back to fighting strength, while the First Order is taking loans from the rich old grandpa they don't call anymore. They'll strike a dark bargain with the only character left on the rotting carcass of the original trilogy, Palpatine, or...
Oh my god, these movies are so bad. Like, this movie is so bad. It's so bad. Who is defending this movie? What is wrong with you? You out there. I know you're watching my video right now because you get very angry because Geek Man bad because he calls out this shit for what it is. I know you're watching this right now. Just understand, I don't have a problem that you like this movie. I have a problem that you try to defend this nonsense as good. It is objectively horrific. Objectively. That is the problem. Your opinion of liking it, not a problem. The fact that you try to justify this as good, that's the problem.
Or a clone of him that's like rotting away, and Snoke is also a clone and he's being pickled? I don't know. Not super clear. The Emperor is enacting the same plan he had last time. Troll a young Jedi into striking him down.
Strike me down, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Strike me down, and my spirit will pass into you.
And when that fails, hit him with the old zap hands. But luckily, the same Luke Skywalker who bailed in this whole mess also left a scavenger hunt to stop him, sending our heroes running to find the thingy.
The location of the Wayfinder has been inscribed upon this dagger.
That leads to the other thingy.
The Emperor's Wayfinder is in the Imperial Vault.
That leads to the bad guy.
She's going to Exegol. She's showing us how to get there.
While the First Order keeps sending them running whenever some character growth is about to happen.
There's an incoming destroyer.
Gotta go now.
Ben, we're about to be cooked! We gotta go! They're coming! Hey, come on! Come on!
You know, I've been thinking a lot about this film, and the biggest issue it has at its core is, oh no, TIE fighters! Everybody scram! All the new characters you still barely know after 3 movies have returned. Like Poe, who I guess was a smuggler at some point.
Your friend's old job was running spice.
Completing his arc from Han Solo type to just Han Solo. Finn, who's still fighting against all odds to keep himself in the movie.
I need to go alone.
We go.
fighting at all odds to keep himself in the movie.
Together, we're all in this.
Gotta go after her.
Maz Kanata, who snatched a medal out of Leia's cold dead hands just to please some 40-year-old fanboys. These poor schmucks, whose stories must have been cut for time. Kylo Ren, continuing the Skywalker tradition of being a genocidal death cultist who's redeemed by a single act of good. And Rey, who's taken Luke's X-Wing, his lightsaber, his book collection, possibly his childhood home, and his last name.
Ray who?
Oh my god, that just pisses me off. That just pisses me off. That just pisses me off.
Ray Skywalker.
Huh, was Rey playing the long game? Because I think Luke just got talented Mrs. Ridley'd. Don't like the newcomers? Don't worry, no one is ever really gone. Rejoin your old pals 3PO, Chewie, Luke, Leia, Han, and Lando, who are so sidelined at this point that one of them is fake memory wiped.
Memory restoration complete.
One of them fake dies.
He's alive.
One of them thinks Last Jedi was for fake fans only.
A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
One of them dies from causing the fake death of her son. One of them died 2 movies ago and is so over this franchise, he wouldn't even get a haircut to cameo.
I gotta hear what else he says. I knew he was gonna go for the haircut. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, here we go.
Movies ago and is so over this franchise, he wouldn't even get a haircut to cameo as a memory. And one of them is alive and well enough to seemingly hit on his own daughter.
Well, let's find out.
Didn't know that's who Janna was supposed to be? It was in the Rise of Skywalker visual companion book, idiot. You should have been reading that in between rounds of Fortnite. You call yourself a Star Wars fan. So strap in for a conclusion that brings so much new to the franchise. From the new Force powers that would have really come in handy for Qui-Gon Jinn. To hammering it home that all these dead stormtroopers were actually kidnapped children.
Harvest more of a galaxy's young.
To finally seeing the Knights of Ren do absolutely nothing than go out like a bunch of weak-ass punks. And mercifully brings the new Star Wars cinematic era to a close with a sloppily constructed, hastily executed mess that managed to do the impossible. Unite fans who loved The Last Jedi and fans who hated The Last Jedi by pleasing none of them.
It's on fire! Whole thing's on fire!
Starring
Oh, we're using our made-up names. Then I'm Ray Skywalker.
Hucked Finn, Narco Polo, Gentle Ben, Use the Force, me, the only consistent character across all 9 films, participation trophies,
Don't force so hard. You'll end up just like your brother.
an old man wearing the same outfit he had in his 20s,
Cut off my mane!
the Rocketeer, Rolling James Dio,
Tony Sith cloned this in a cave!
Bland Moff Tarkin. A Rose by any other name would get to speak. How can I be a mechanic? I have no arms.
I gotta give me and Drunk 3PO a shout out there because we did a clip on that we had a live stream. We talked about that. Like, he's a penis. He's a mechanic. He looks like a penis, but he's a mechanic with no arms. How can you be a mechanic with no arms? Maybe we get credit for that. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people noticed it.
Darth Sibelius. You know what's cooler than 1 Captain Phasma? 6 Captain Phasmas. And Rey's dramatic reveal phase. Star Wars Episode 9, The Last Star Wars. For a while at least, they really need to think this through. You know, I'm starting to think it's a bad idea for one studio to make every big movie.
I was cybernetically engineered to pilot a spacecraft. You were cybernetically engineered to be a douchebag. What'd you do to the droid?
What'd you do to the Falcon?
Falcon's a lot better shape than he is.
BB-8's not on fire.
What's left of him isn't on fire. On your left.
But there are more of us, Poe.
Look at this.
wash your...
Good God. I really hate these movies so bad. Like, I really, really, really hate these movies. That was good. That was good Honest Trailers. No doubt about it. I think I'm just so done with these movies. But that was good. And I'm really happy they pointed out that the penis monster with no arms, who's a mechanic, how does that even work? I don't know. But yeah, very good. They're just so bad. And again, it's not they're not bad because there's an honest trailer, because you could pretty much pick apart anything to make it funny and make it comedic, but these Star Wars movies are really, really bad. I mean, objectively bad. And again, that the problem is not people liking them, the few people out there, the few miserable souls out there that like these movies. That's not the problem. As I've said many times, I like X-Men Origins Wolverine. It's not a good movie, and I've never tried to say it was. I enjoy it subjectively. It is a bad movie, objectively. The Rise of Skywalker is an objectively horrible film, as is The Last Jedi. The Force Awakens is bad too. Now I've had perspective, now I've had time to separate it. It doesn't change how much I enjoyed it at the time, because I had a lot of faith in where we were going with it, but I was wrong. Clearly, I was wrong. But yeah, you know, there's Robot Head's video right there. I still haven't seen his most recent video, and maybe it's just because I'm kind of over all of this Disney Lucasfilm stuff. Look, I haven't even mentioned this publicly, all right? But ever since we got done with the Bad Batch episodes, I have, as Ahsoka's my favorite character, I have not watched these Clone Wars episodes. There's now 2, I think. At least there's 1. I think the other one comes out tonight with Ahsoka. And I haven't watched it yet. And I haven't watched it yet because I can't motivate myself, because I'm worried about what they're going to do. Because, you know, the Bad Batch episodes were already done. Those have been already finished for a while. These newer ones, though, that's what I'm worried about. Like, I just have no faith in Lucasfilm or Disney right now to do anything with Star Wars. Yeah, I enjoyed The Mandalorian for the most part. And I think I enjoyed The Mandalorian probably a little more than I should have, because of my expectations being so incredibly low after The Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi and Solo. You know, Jedi Fallen Order was a great game. But that had nothing to do with the current regime at Disney and Lucasfilm, and to an extent, that's how The Mandalorian was. It's not the same people that have been involved with a lot of the nonsense with the films, but still, even looking at the Clone Wars, I just can't motivate myself to watch these Ahsoka episodes yet, because I'm worried about where they're going to take it. It's just really bad. These movies and this entire direction that Lucasfilm has moved in is so depressing, and that's just what it is. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Thank you for requesting that I react to this Honest Trailers. It was funny. I enjoyed it, so I appreciated that. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, Reylos are weird, and The Rise of Skywalker is a steaming pile of trash. Talk to you later. Bye.